because we are actually moving. It's like really bright light hallway, which is really nice. We're on the 6th floor of this building, so we're on the top floor. And we technically have a penthouse suite. You'll see in a second why. Don't watch, it doesn't matter. We're moving by the time this is up. So this is our apartment. So we'll start over here when you first walk in at the front door, and we have our kitchen area. I really like this kitchen because it's really hard to find kitchens with white cabinets, and I find that dark cabinets really affect like how dark obviously the apartment is. I really like these countertops. They actually have like a nice marble countertop for us. Con though, it does stain pretty easily. We have everything we need. It's like kind of small, but for an apartment it's pretty big. The only thing is that these cupboards are like ridiculously tall. I don't have anything on the top shelves because I can't even really reach this. Like I have to really tippy toe it. It's a kitchen. I added some little accents here. Like I have added a little bit more wood accents here. We got like a little marble paper towel holder and like little speckled things. Silicone and wood, just kind of lighten it up a little bit. I also tried to make sure that all my appliances were matching the vibe. So like I have a white coffee maker. We have a white soda stream. I couldn't get a white food processor in the one I really wanted, so we had to go silver. I actually tried really hard to find white knives, so I found white knives with a wood cutting block. We got a double sink, you know, good stuff. Oh, we love these. I can never not have a sink with one of these pulley things. If we turn around over this way, we have this tiny little, it's classified by the building as a storage room. We needed a little den. It has no windows. It is very, very, very small, but we found this really long skinny desk, which works perfectly for here because Rylan worked from home for so long, and then I kind of decorated, tried to add some lighting that was off the desk so we could utilize as much desk space as possible and kind of like decorate the walls and like, because it's a pretty tall ceiling. And then one thing I did that I'm really happy I did is I got these floating shelves and put them up above, so I didn't use any floor space, so it still felt really open down below here. But then we were able to, one, have more storage and decoration and make this not feel like a little cave as much, as more of like a cozy little reading nook was what we were going for, as well as like having something up high really brings your eye upwards and makes the space feel a little bit bigger. And we got to like show off our fun little degrees because mom and dad are both educated now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The desk doesn't have a lot of storage, which is nice in the fact that like the floor is really open. Once again, like the shelves, like you have lots of foot space, but then we only have these two really skinny shelves. Luckily, we're very organized people and we make it work. Oh, and this is my engagement tree. This is the tree I was carrying in when Rylan came to propose to me. So if you want to see me struggling with that, that's another engagement video. So if you come back out, we're in like the front area again. We just have this like giant storage closet, just like a bunch of shelves. I'm not gonna open it. It was once very organized, and now it's just kind of like, you know, the junk closet at the moment as we're like moving. Just pretend that was organized. Over here, this is our like coat closet slash
bag
closet slash
bag closet.
Yeah, bag closet. I have a couple bags. We're running out of room, so hopefully that means we're moving to a bigger place. Because we're in pandemic right now, we have little hooks on the door to hang our mats, so we can always grab them and go. Extendable shoe rack to fit in there. Problem is we have lots of shoes and I have lots of long coats. So right beside our front hall closet, we kind of have like a little entryway. So here I actually made this table with Rylan and his dad. Unfortunately, I did not lock it because we were very much on a time crunch, but this is just made out of 2x4s and it is inspired by one of the West Elm tables, and it only costs $50 versus $700. Mirrors always fine, like really open up the space a little bit. I have this little lamp that I literally haven't even set up now. Now I'm not going to because we're moving. I bought this in my Target haul, which you can also see on YouTube. We have like our little people. Oh, and then down here, I have these little boucle ottomans that I made. I have a whole video on that too, but I really like them. You can pull them out, you know, put your shoes on, blah, blah, blah. And they also have storage, so we have like Avery's little hats and stuff down here so she can grab them for herself. Turn around over here, we have like obviously our dining kitchen area. We obviously have our kitchen table, which I found on Marketplace. It was a really dark wood, and I spent weeks stripping the stain from this table. It was disgusting. And then I restained it and sanded it and everything because I love the shape of it. Ended up working out really nicely, but it was a lot of work. I got these little chairs from this company in Vancouver. I really like them. They're leather, so they're easy to wipe off, and they were small but still looked quite nice. Good little compromise to elevate the space because we don't have a lot of space. I have like this nice little vase I got from H&M Home, and it's some random twigs. We got Abe's high chair here. It's just the IKEA high chair that I actually just put like wood contact paper on, and she usually has like nice little mats that go on this like colorful silicone mats and a cushion. And then our last place that we obviously eat is at our counter too. Like it has a nice little lip here, so I have these bar stools. I like them. They have a back. They're comfy to sit on. So sometimes, you know, you get a quick brekkie here, but we'll eat like actual meals. We try to at the table. And if we move on over here, we're kind of more in the living room area now. This is the third couch Rylan and I have owned. My dream couch is the club couch, like everybody else. Very basic, I know. But this is the third couch we've got. This is an IKEA couch. I really like it. This is like cover, so I can take it off, and that's why I keep like a white couch to look clean. I always love L-shaped couches because then you can snug you up in the corner over here and all of that. It has a chase and everything that like folds up, so we put all our like blankets in there. We have these gigantic, let's just address the 14-foot ceilings here. This is what I meant by the penthouse. So not all the apartments in our building have 14-foot ceilings. They go all the way, and then our kitchen's like normal height, but I think it's still actually a foot higher than standard height. But these huge windows, which are amazing for light, but also let in a lot of heat in the summer. So like I have the blinds half like open right now. We're also on like a super busy street, so it's like really loud, unfortunately. I don't know if you can see how busy it is.
Oh yeah, look at, there's a car down there.
Wow.
2, 3.
And before I forget, I also have this giant canvas on the wall. I made it myself. I have a whole video on that as well. But it's this really fun textured canvas. It was very easy to make, and I feel like it just kind of added something to the wall. And then I didn't have to commit to putting like family photos or anything on the wall, because I feel like you always have to update those a lot more. This is just like a lot more neutral, and it brought a lot of texture to the room without having to add any color. What else? Yeah, I have this rug. I bought it from Amazon. I love how it looks. I don't like how it feels. It is not very comfy. 1, because it's so thin, it's not very cushiony. 2, it like sheds all these little fibers all over you all the time, so I will be getting rid of that. And also, it's gone like very warped. It was once a nice perfect rectangle. It's time for an upgrade. Here is just a coffee table. I actually took from my grandmother's house. I found it in her garage. I revived it. It's a very like mid-century kind of coffee table. I was actually waiting on a different coffee table to be made. It was supposed to be like a big circle inspired by a coffee table from Target, but the contractor just kind of ghosted me. I don't really know what's going on with that, so I'll get a new one when we move. And then if we kind of turn around, yeah, just like keep turning. This is obviously like our TV console whole setup. I like to keep it like pretty simple. I wanted something tall so that Avery wasn't always like grabbing stuff off the table. I actually kind of duped this from IKEA, so I have a whole video on how I did this, so I'll link that down below. We use this as toy storage for Avery. It has so much space, and I like that the doors are there. It keeps it nice and clean looking. We have our TV mounted on the wall, which I also really like, because then you don't have like legs on the TV stand. And then we also have our TV on a mount. We can like fully take it off the wall and like tilt it towards the kitchen if we want to like watch it. Oh, and then over here to go with like kind of the toys, it's like Avery's little toy play area. She has this tiny little kitchen that I found her. You'll get the gist of this. I am the DIY queen. I found this on the side of the road. It was rained on and like absolutely destroyed. I had to revive it. It took so long. She's got her little beanbag when she wants to chill with mom and dad. Oh, and then lastly, we have this huge mirror in our living room. It is the IKEA Hobbit. I don't really know how you say it. It is actually like a silver aluminum mirror, but I covered it with white contact paper because it was kind of more the vibe. I love how gigantic this mirror is. Let's venture on back here for a second. I don't know if we can actually go out on the patio because of how loud it is, so I'll tell you what it is before we go out there. I did the best that I could. I found this like rattan couch on Facebook Marketplace, and then Marlon's dad like made new outdoor covers for it. We have a lot of plants out there. They did look good at one point. They are now dead. They did not survive the winter. It is very cramped. We can go out there for a second. It's also very loud, you will see. I got some patio lights that automatically go off every night. So it's really cute when we're like sitting on the couch and then we have like the little lights lighting up our patio. Let's go to the primary main bedroom. This is our bedroom. It is actually quite small for what it is, but we have these huge tall ceilings in this room too. So it feels a lot bigger than it is, but I actually couldn't fit a lot of furniture in here. As you can see, all I have, a bed, it's just a queen bed, and then I have 2 nightstands, and I have a laundry bin, and that's basically all we could fit. Like, they're really isn't a lot of space here. This is an IKEA bed. We have a whole bedroom makeover. Our bedroom kind of looks different from the makeover, but you can kind of get the details about the bed and stuff like that in the video. I had these little pendant lamps that I hung on the wall because I couldn't hang them on the ceiling because they were so tall. So those are like our lights in this bedroom because we don't have any like actual lights on the ceiling. Over here I have these really nice like linen curtains that I got at the H&M warehouse sale one year. I really like how they filter the light in like really softly in this room. It's still quite bright, but it's not like blaring light. I have just like a mirror over here because this is like the only place I can put a mirror where I had space on the wall, one, and then also enough space to like actually back up and be able to see the mirror. But honestly, I use the mirror in the living room more because when I'm getting ready, our closets are over here, put an outfit on, and I can see out into the hallway, see that mirror over there. Nightstands. These nightstands, also DIY. They're like solid oak nightstands. I bought them on Marketplace. I retouched them up, I painted them. I found that having bigger furniture and filling the empty space actually made this room feel bigger because before we used to have really small little nightstands, but nothing else in the corners, and I feel like that really made the room actually feel smaller. I literally barely had enough room for a laundry bin. I had to buy a couple laundry bins before I could find a laundry bin that actually fit in this little dead space here. We come over here. This is our closet. We have his and her closets. I wish they were her and her closets, but unfortunately we didn't have room for dressers. So one closet is for Islands that I also kind of spill into. We have like dressers inside the closets. Inside, we'll expose Ryland's closet. Ryland's got a closet, and then we put a dresser inside so we could utilize more of the ground space here. Don't on the top, that's a messy bed. I have my closet and I have little organizational hacks. I have a whole video on how I organize my closet with such a small closet and with such a big wardrobe. So I will also link that down below. Wow, I'm looking at a lot of videos for you. Over here we have our bathroom. It's a pretty standard primary bathroom. We do not have a lot of bathroom storage at all. I like to get very creative. We have lots of bins and stuff down here. I have cute little like trays down here with our soap and everything, little decors just right here. The main feature though, our bathroom, it's a motion sensor light. So when we go to the bathroom in the dark at nighttime, it turns on for a certain amount of time so that you don't have to turn on like the main light. Yeah, I mean, besides that, not much else to it. Oh, besides, we have our shower. It was like a decent shower. We did the best thing you could do as a renter. We replaced the shower head with a rain shower head. It's been legendary, like the best decision you can make. The cheapest upgrade you can do to make you feel like you're living in like a luxury little life. I don't really think we can do too much else until that bed wakes up. You want Dada? Yeah.
Hi.
Good morning.
Say hi to the camera. What do you have to tell the people? Nothing? How was your sleep?
No.
You had a nap? How was it?
Baby.
Were your babies with you in the nap?
No.
The babies are napping still? Avery, can you show the camera your kitchen? Oh yeah, interesting. Ooh. Avery, can you show me the toaster? Toaster. Let's see, show the camera. Okay. Ooh.
Now that Avery's awake, we're gonna go into the second bedroom. I've kind of already did a nursery tour, but I did do some upgrades since then, so I'm just gonna quickly do like a little overview. This is our room now. Main things that have changed is we have a change table here. Now we have like a little rocking chair. I had this lamp, which I also made, so I will link that as well. We have like cute little pictures. We have these cute little curtains. I got little pom-poms on them. Book rattan magazine holder for Avery to grab books and maybe like try to rotate through. Emphasis on try. We got Avery's crib, it's just a standard IKEA crib. I really like how it's just like a natural wood. We have a bookshelf and everything. We have a little basket for all her blankets, her closet's all organized. You can watch a full video if you want like all the details of her room. We have our little laundry closet here, which is amazing. We have huge washer and dryer. Very helpful when you have a toddler and a husband. So we have our last bathroom over here. It's mostly our guest bathroom slash Avery's bathroom, obviously, hence the potty. You say, like this video, yeah! Goodbye.